Eurovision fam. It is Alesia Michelle. I'm so excited today because I've got another one of the people who are vying to represent Portugal at Eurovision 2023. Okay, I have to say, because we want to make sure people are correct in pronouncing your name. Is it Inês?
Inês. You can say
Inês?
Inês if you want. I don't mind.
Okay, Inês. Uh, let's just kick off and just talk about Festival da Canção in general. This is such an exciting year, and I feel like the quality at the festival is so amazing this year. I have been listening to the playlist on a loop. I
Oh
like
my God.
truly, and your song really stands out. And this is, I mean, a competitive year, and yet you still have one of the songs that really does stand out. Can you tell me the process of you finding out about the festival this year? How did you kind of get that invitation? Had you wanted it in years past? Yeah.
Oh my God. So, first of all, I'm sorry, my English and my mistakes. I will do some mistakes. Um, so I'm really excited. It's a pleasure to me. It's an honor to be in the Festival da Canção. I mean, I'm an independent musician. I'm an independent artist. I'm 24 years old, and I actually started this too recently. I'm new. I'm a new artist in Portugal, and that's really amazing. I'm really proud of the song. I'm really proud of the other songs. There are a lot of great songs this year, and the years before, but this year I think it's special, of course. To me, it's an amazing experience. Um, but do you want me to tell you about the process of the song and
I would love to hear about that. I'd love to hear, sort of what the inspiration behind the song is. I mean, I think some people will now be able to see the music video, so then they'll kind of get to see a little bit how you want to tell the story that way. But yeah, what was the process like for writing the song? Was this a song that you had already been working on, or did you start sort of after you got the invitation?
no? Actually, I did the submission. I don't know how to say it. I didn't get the invitation by the show. I just upload the song, and there were like 700 songs, and they picked me. Okay, they chose me, of course, but that was like a miracle to me because I wrote a song like randomly in my house. It was like I guess it was, yeah, in the summer. I just sat in my piano, like thinking about anything actually specifically, but I was playing piano. Sometimes I'm actually a music teacher and piano teacher, and I was playing some pieces of my students, and then I started playing the like the chorus of the Fim do Mundo of my song, and I was like, okay, I really like this one, and I continued the track like instrumental because the song it has a really good production. And thank you to Shoro, it's my friend, and he's amazing, and he put my ideas practically in the computer, in the program, and he did an amazing job. But actually, I started with that feeling, that flow on the piano. I don't know how to say in English, but that's the chorus, because the piano has an impact, a strong impact in the song, and it's the like it's like a collab, me and the piano. I don't know how to say it. It's a cliche, but it's real and it's different, and I think that's unique in the song. And then I started to think what I'm actually want to say to everyone, and I thought that the end of the world, that the message is it's like if everything disappear, and if we actually, what can we do? Do we share our moments with people that we don't actually like? Can we share the moments that with the person that we actually feel comfortable with? And that's the message. Of course, that there is I'm really sometimes goofy on my lyrics. Not only in this song, but in my project, I don't. I'm not afraid of saying anything. I just say everything. I have a song like it's called it's called Chips. It's but in Portuguese, and it's really, oh my god, random. But I really want to do that. Like it's my style of songwriting. But I'm saying everything. I don't know if I'm answering the question, but this was the process. And then I started to thought. I think that maybe the end of the world is a actually good message, and because the world isn't good, is not okay. I'm a very hopeful person, and I have hope, but I think this is we have to change something like right now, because we actually think, oh, yeah, we can change this like tomorrow, maybe next year, but we have to start now. And my message is like a love song. It's a love song, but hopeful end of the world. It's not chaos. And I talk about Bible also, but it's like a goofy lyric. It's not straight message to Bible and Catholic.
Well, I love that because I think that that's one of the things that Festival da Canção has done sort of in this resurgence is we get all of these songs and really a lot of them have a lot of depth and there's a backstory and there's sort of an intentionality and even with what you're talking about, like, some stuff is throwaway, you're like, oh, I just kind of put this in here. But I feel like you're even almost intentional about like, okay, we're talking about this heavy thing. Let's kind of play around with this for a little bit. And I want to go back to the piece where you were kind of talking about the piano, because obviously that's something that is a big part of the production of the song. And it had me thinking of Fiona Apple. I was thinking about like Vanessa Carlson or yeah, Vanessa Carlton. And I remember I'm like, it's been a while since I've heard like kind of mainstream pop music
Wow.
integrating the piano now. So I want to say thank you for that, but also, just what are some of your influences and whatnot? Like I named out things that I was referencing, but that might not have been what
No,
you
no,
were thinking about.
that's really funny. That's really funny. Um, because I like every type of music. I mix everything, and I think this song it has like a calm part in the beginning, and then it starts to changing the rhythm, and I really like that interaction. If you listen to the song like for the first time, you're I think the reaction of my friends and family is like, ooh, ooh, and there are a lot of surprises, and it's like gradually it's getting bigger since we listen to the song, and I really like those different and then unexpected moments. Um, but my influence, I think this one, when I created the song, I thought, oh, Benjamin Clementine, some sort of, because he's a really good artist and I really listen to his music, and he puts the piano everywhere, and maybe sometimes that's a reference, but I think it's different and unique. It's my song. It's not like really near, but Benjamin Clementine is one of a reference. And then I thought that I would like to do something fresh and different and not afraid to put some instrumental, and we have to wait till I like sing the words and say the words, and I was a little bit afraid of the reaction, because we listen to like fast food music every day, like mainstream pop, mainstream. But the song is pop. It's mainstream pop, but it has a complex maybe harmony and chords. And because I studied classical piano, so I have that skills, and I just put that skills in the song. But I listen every you know we have to listen to everything, because if we want to be like aware of the world and the music industry, we have to listen to a lot of artists. But I really like pop song. I really like Ariana Grande, Rihanna, Harry Styles. I really listen to those artists, but I also listen like Benjamin Clementine. Um, you know, I Portuguese music a lot. I really love Portuguese music because we have a mix and a fusion. It's like world music, a fusion. I really listen to Maru that won the really love her style. But Georgia Smith, you know, everything. Brazilian songs, bossa nova, you know, there's a really interesting mix in my head every time.
I always feel like I have to ask Portuguese artists about their influences, really because of just what you described. I think that's the key. You can feel sort of, it's really palpable how Portuguese artists are playing with lots of different genres, different artists, and really just putting it together to sort of make this thing that still feels very Portuguese, even though it's influenced by a whole bunch of things. But even talking about music nowadays, you know, you have to think about how you visualize it. And that's something that's so exciting about Eurovision and the opportunity that these national selections can provide to artists. So if you could tell me a little bit about, you know, the ethos and the process for bringing the song to life in the music video, and then what, I know you can't tell us everything, but will there be some similarities to sort of that interpretation when you bring it to the stage for the festival?
Okay. Thank you for the question. First of all, I'm really proud of the music video, and you can see it at 28th February. So there are a lot of difference actually, and I'm, to be honest, it's a different thing. The clip video, it's like it's an end of the world, but it's like in a goofy way and in a funny way, and it's smooth. Like it's not chaos, like dead people. Like you can see that.
I have to say, you know, because The Last of Us is coming on in the United States, and I've been watching The Last of Us. And so listening to the song, I'm not going to lie, I had a moment of just like seeing the clicker.
I did. Everyone says that. I mean, I didn't saw. I didn't see. I didn't watch. But oh my god, I have to watch because everyone tells me that. So it's in a smooth way. So I think it's a smooth and funny part of me because I also have that funny moment, and it's like a pop mainstream video, and it was really funny to do. It's like a slow motion lip sync. I can say that, and it was really difficult because I was singing the song like too like fast. It was insane. I was like, oh my god, I just can't. Like I totally get, but and it was really difficult to me to sing it. But it was a really. I'm really proud of the all the production. It was like one day we filmed everything. I was really was really cold in that day, and it was with my friends, and that was really important to me because it was a really I felt like strong with them, and the message of Fim do Mundo and my song, it's like this. It's like my friends and all the love they gave me and the support. It was really special to me, and then that was the main motive to choose my friends to enter in the clip. But live performance, it's another level. It's more strong. It's stronger than the clip. The clip is like, okay, cool. I like the song. I'm just watching Inês singing. But the live performance it's a bit more deep and intense and strong, and a little. I think it's much darker, but it's more stronger and intense than the clip.
Well,
But
it's interesting you mentioned that because I did get the opportunity to talk to Mimi Cat, and I talked to a participant in Sweden's national selection. And at Eurovision, we've got a little bit of this theme of really strong women. That's sort of feeling like there's a little bit of like a band narrative happening. We've got a lot of bands already
yeah,
at Eurovision, but then I think the other kind of category we have are strong women. And so it's interesting you kind of note that you feel like that might be coming out with your stage show. And you mentioned motto. Portugal is now in this category of like really coming to Eurovision. Y'all have got some momentum. Are you feeling a little bit of that pressure when it comes to the festival? And I wonder also if the music scene there, because I've talked to some folks, so some of the participants know each other, and I don't know if you do, but maybe does that make it better because you kind of know some of the other people who have either done it years past or are doing it this year as well?
Yeah, we are all like colleagues. I don't know what to say. We are most of the artists. I know them and they know me, and that's really good. I think it's like fair play. We of course we are in the competition, but I think it's like a anthem to Portuguese music, and we have to be like united, and we are. And the group is really funny. We have our difference, like we're really different artists and with different styles and different music, and there's a lot of bands in Portugal show, and they are really like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to make music. We're here to know each other and to share our skills and differences, and that's a great opportunity to make that contact, like real contact with other artists. But of course it's a competition. I'm really nervous, but I'm really proud. I'm not going to be alone at stage, so that's good to me, because it's really a challenge to me, because I'm with my piano at home, but then I have to like boom on stage, and that's a challenge, and then that's going to be amazing. I think so.
So I've been asking folks this question, and you're a teacher, so you might have a different answer for it. But if you go back to school, what do you feel like is the most useless subject you had to learn, or the thing you use the least?
Oh, the useless. Oh, that I didn't use, that I don't use nowadays.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Maybe maths. I don't know. Because I really like to learn things and different things. So I think every subject that I've learned, it has a little space in my heart to to inspiring and to do something in my art, I guess. But maybe maths or physical education, no, but maths.
All right. We had a lot of people actually say math. And then I would
Music
say
is maths. Music, it has a lot of maths, but I really don't like maths.
okay. You have any advice for folks who might be thinking about participating in a national selection or just becoming a creative?
I guess it's a really tough question, because I'm starting this, like as I said before, really recently, and I'm actually processing and thinking about how do I came here, how do I what I can I say, what can I say to. I think everyone has a voice, and a strong voice, and first of all you have to believe in on that, and I didn't believe like 2 years ago on that voice, and we can share our feelings, and we can how can I say this. Ooh, I'm getting emotional. How can I say that? If you write a love song, it has your soul and your feelings, and everyone can write a love song and say everything with our own touch and our own vision, and that's really interesting, because there are a lot of love songs in this world, and And yeah, I think it's believing in yourself, of course, and trying. Of course, I was like, I'm fear. I was really afraid, and when I started like sharing my music, but I think it's just like just do it with that fear when you're afraid, but just do it. You're afraid, okay? I don't care. Do it, do it, and then everything starts to make sense, and everything started to move and to create a rhythm in your life, and I think it's my advice. And I'm 24 years old. I don't have advice, but I'm
Well, I
trying.
think that that's great advice. And thank you so much for taking the time to have a conversation with me today. You got people rooting for you. I'm so looking forward to seeing how you bring this song to life on the stage. Thank you.